Earlier today, my next guest posted on X about the commitment that he and President Trump share to drive down the price of electricity. So let's bring in Energy Secretary Chris Wright. Mr. Secretary, you know, in some ways it feels like you're between a rock and a hard place because this momentum on electricity, you more or less inherited that, and we need more electricity to win the AI race. So what steps are you taking?
Yeah, right on, Charles. And yeah, you showed that chart that just shows the problem. 4 years of just monstrous malinvestment of taxpayer money. You know, we were subsidizing decarbonization of Uber Eats in San Francisco. They decarbonized the making of mac and cheese and hundreds of millions of dollars to extra subsidies to California to build more unreliable, expensive electric power. Apparently, Governor Newsom wasn't satisfied being twice as expensive as the rest of the United States in electricity prices. He wanted to get to 3 times. But President Trump got elected, of course, to reverse that nonsense. So the first thing we're doing is stop digging the hole. We're not going to subsidize things that we know their impact is going to be to drive up electricity prices. The One Big Beautiful Bill got rid of a lot of that. We're going to stop closing existing reliable power plants that are essential to our grid. And we're going to bring some common sense back and make it easier to build reliable, affordable power on our electricity grid. But you make the right point. Look, there's a lot of momentum. Everything in the permit queue right now had to get through the Biden lens, which meant it couldn't be affordable or reliable because they didn't like that stuff. Right. So we've got to get that stuff back in the queue. We're getting shovels in the ground. We're absolutely going to turn this ship. And I hope in the next few months, not in the next few years. You'll see progress coming very soon. You
know, it's interesting because in my state, New Jersey, the governor there shut down 5 power plants on day 1. It's a main issue. It probably decides who the next governor is going to be. And if it's a Democrat, a lot of people in Jersey will have to go without air conditioning and buy a bunch of blankets. I only have about 2 minutes to go, but I want to ask about another bubbling issue here with the data centers, and that's water and water management. What's being done to sort of assuage the concerns growing there?
Yeah, and there's different technologies. There are technologies that you recirculate. They don't use a lot of water. There's other technologies that are cheaper that use a lot of water. And in water-rich areas where the water consumption for the data centers is very small percent of local water consumption, they may make sense. But in areas that are more water-stressed, there's different technologies that can use vastly little water. Right. We are in constant dialogue with all the data center developers so that we can do this right, so that we can bring jobs and opportunity to those communities, increase America's national security, but not drive up electricity prices, not drive water scarcity in communities. These are challenges, but they're doable challenges under President Trump's leadership.
I apologize. There's only 30 seconds left. We used up too much time before I got to you, but I'm hearing scuttlebutt. Keystone could be back on as a part of a trade deal with Canada. Can you give us a hint?
Yeah, look, Canada has a lot of energy resources that are well-tuned for American refineries. I think there's room for a huge win there, a huge win there for Team Canada, an even bigger win for Team USA. So, look, all these things are being looked at, and we'll have more announcements at a much later date. But appreciate your enthusiasm, Charles. Energy matters for everyone's life. That's why they elected President Trump.
Absolutely. Everyone's stoked. We are, you know, the backlash against this thing, I think, will be pockets of this nation. But most people realize a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Thank you, Secretary Wright.